Hello and welcome to the W. Mason Coach Report with head men's basketball coach Joe Mihalich. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks for having me, Stephen. Looking forward to the big week.
Coach went on 1-1 last week, picked up a win at home against Delaware for a narrow loss at Charleston. Just to recap the week that was for the Pride.
Well, it was almost a great week. We played very well. I would have never guessed that the game would have turned out the way it did Thursday against Delaware. But we just had everything kind of going our way, everything going right for us. And I think the Delaware had a stretch where things were just going the wrong way for them. So we know the next time we play them, it won't be like that. But, so a good win, and one of the feel-good wins. We had some guys contribute. Bowie was terrific that night. He was the main reason we lost. And the other thing we talked about was if you had said before the game that Justin Wright Foreman would only get 15 points, how many would the team have? I don't think anybody would have said 90. So it was a good night for a lot of reasons.
You mentioned Bowie in that game, and in the week, he really had a solid week. Nice game at Charleston, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists after the career game against Delaware. What do you feel like is going right for DeJour right now?
I think he's just finally got his rhythm back, and I don't know if he sat out last year with the ACL injury, and I think he's finally feeling like game shape again, like game form again, that comfort level, and so he's crafty. He's got some challenges in certain areas, but he's a pure point guard. And he leads the team and he makes plays, and he's been doing that for us. And down at Charleston, I thought he played. I agree with you. I thought he played really well.
The Delaware game was a close game and a half, less than 10-point lead for Hofstra, and then just something clicked right out of the break in the second half. Have you been able to pinpoint what went well for your team obviously you push that lead to as many as about 33?
Yeah, here I go complaining about the schedule again, but when you play Thursday, Saturday, you can't deal much with Thursday. You got to get right to it because you have one day to travel. We had to travel to Charleston. You got one day to travel to Charleston. You got one day to prepare. So, that's why I feel bad that you can't really study that Thursday night, other than the obvious things. You got to move on. So, other than like I said already, making some shots and feeling good about ourselves. And I thought Delaware had a couple stretches where they missed some shots they normally make, and things just went our way.
And you just mentioned it. Saturday, traveled down to Charleston, lost a close 76-70 game. 26 points for Justin Wright Foreman. Big lead in the first half for the Pride. What changed in the final roughly 10 minutes of the game?
Yeah, we just I think Charleston just kind of put their head down and started driving to the basket, and we just simply didn't guard the ball as well as we need to. Couple that in with, we had a couple I think we had 3 charges in a row in one possession, and that hurt us. But the turnovers, them just putting their head down and driving, and us just not responding to that, and then we missed some foul shots down the stretch too. So, put those things together, and you got to be good on the road against the most talented team in the league. And we played really well for about 30 minutes. So you need to play more than 30 minutes, and you got to do the little things right. And if we'd have done that, we would have had a really good week.
You talk about one of the most talented teams in the league. 3 of the, if not 3 best guards in this league, Justin Wright Foreman, Joe Chealy, and Grant Riller on the court at the same time, and all put up monster games. Just what are your thoughts on the 3?
Well, and then Pointer probably starts for every other team in the league. I mean, he's terrific too. So they got great guards, and those 3 guys were good. And when you have good guards, it's probably about who's going to help you in the front court. I thought Rock had a solid game, but probably needs some more help from some other people.
Well, as the calendar turns to near February, every game becomes big at this point, right, Coach?
Oh, here we go. I mean, Thursday nights we're playing a team that's in first place, and a very good team, and I don't know what they don't do well. When you study them, I've been lucky enough to look at them a little bit, and I don't know what they're not good at. They're good at everything. So we're gonna have to play really well just to have a chance to win.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Northeastern, 7 p.m. at the Mac Sports Complex on Thursday. Team you barely escaped with a win up there, 71-70.
Blew them out by 1.
Your thoughts going into that game? What does Hofstra need to do to be successful in that game?
Well, again, we're going to need to be good in all areas. I mean, they're a very efficient team, really well balanced. There's no shortcuts with this team. Everybody's going to have to guard their guy. We're going to have to rebound the ball. Our transition defense is going to have to be good, and then we got to find a way to score against a team that is just rock solid defensively.
I know you don't like to talk about your second opponent of the week a lot, but this is the first time this season that this will happen to Hofstra. The quick return of the opponent. It seems to have happened a lot this season in conference, but Delaware's the first team that's happening with Hofstra. Your thoughts on the quick turnaround facing the team you literally just faced?
Yeah, it's just not good for anybody. There's just nothing good about it. I don't know why it happens. It's the true round robin. You play everybody once, and then you play everybody the second time after you played everybody once. So, like I think Towson and Charleston, the two best teams in the league coming into the season, I think they were finished playing with each other after 4 games. So I don't think anybody likes it. I don't think it's good for the league or good for either team. But it is what it is, and everybody's going to deal with it.
Well, Coach, we wish you good luck. Big game Thursday. Looking forward to see everyone out here at the Max Sports Complex.
It would be great to have a great 6-man out here on Thursday night. Get some people in the stands trying to help the Pride beat a team that's in first place.
Northeastern at 7 p.m. Thursday. Then Hofstra travels to Delaware on Saturday at 7 p.m. See you all there, and go Hofstra.com for all your updated information. Thank you today for joining us, Coach, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you, Stephen. Good job.
Thank you for joining us on the W. Mason Coach Report with head men's basketball coach Joe Mihalich.